This party started. Okay, so this is going to be uber interactive today. I don't want to teach you guys anything. I don't believe information is needed at this point. We need to implement, we need to reflect, and we need to see what's happening and what's working. Nicole, if you're okay, I believe it was you that just said you learned so much. So do you mind just sharing your point of view? You're talking about the live I did this morning.
Yeah, so um it was just stuff that I didn't know some of the products did that you were talking about. Even though I got that, a lot of it just I'm starting to use it, but then like there's some of it that I'm not 100% sure on, like the eye health one that you talked about. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I've seen it, I have it, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that one sat. So that one sat. It's probably still in my fridge in my apartment
Yeah.
because I didn't read it. But so, really quick, just a segue. I want you to keep going. I read the bottle today. So we tend to don't we sometimes we're conditioned to not give us what we want, but what we need. Right? We give our kids everything they want, but God forbid we buy what we need and spend money on us. Right? The epitome of sacrifice. We can't do that anymore because we're going to raise our kids to sacrifice. Right? We want to be generous. So, I have an eye issue. You guys have been seeing me wear my glasses. Like my left eye is deteriorating, and it's scary. The thought of number one losing my sight freaks me TF out. LASIK, you got to get it every 10 years. Invasive surgery freaks me out. And I did repair this eye on my own. I do know that that's available, and especially with all the stem cell research I'm doing. So for me, it came from a need, just literally on the live reading it, going, oh my God, I didn't ever take the time to read the bottle. And I learned today that it repairs eye health and brain health. But I didn't need it a year ago, right? And now I need to look into eye stuff because I'm in the situation where I'm like, oh my God, could I lose my eye? Because it's deteriorating pretty fast. So now I'm scared. So now I'm actually doing something about it.
And it says on the bottle too, and I went and read it after you looked at it to look at it a little bit closer too. You can also use it for kids. They
Yep.
can take it. And my daughter has the lazy eyes, the wandering eyes.
Okay.
Um, and they say that eventually she'll start to lose vision in one of those eyes, and surgery may be an option eventually. So I'm going to start giving that to her as well. That helps.
I would encourage you to document that journey, because how many women have a kid with wandering eyes?
Yeah,
That's when it becomes not about the money.
right. Yeah, so I'm going to start giving her that.
Awesome. So when you go live, make sure. What else did you notice? Just what like besides learning about the product, what did you notice about the way I went about the live?
You're just talking to people. There was nothing like you didn't have a script that you were going off of. And I think that's my biggest fear going live is what am I going to say? Like I don't, what am I going to say? But you were just talking and then people would start interacting and then that kind of led to other conversations.
Did I say anything that might have been that someone else might have been afraid to admit out loud?
Me trying to think.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Where I'm leading you, I want you to say what you saw before I obviously share what I did. Why I did.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's definitely stuff out there that people about you talked about cleaning up your stuff, but and everyone's like wants to be toxic free or whatever. You're like, it's still here, it's still in the house. Like nobody's perfect. I still drink my wine. Some people still smoke cigarettes, and
Yeah.
some people I think when they go non-toxic, they don't think that they can have anything else in their life.
Yeah. Um, Also, for like the way I'm leading this channel is I'm separated. Am I allowed to date? Will I ever get married again? What are the rules about separation? My kid, all three of my kids have rotten teeth. things that moms don't want to admit, things that we don't want to talk about. We might behind closed doors with another mom because we're worried about it, but the truth is my kids have shitty teeth. I did a bottle about the water. Our water is awful. It is awful. I have not been diligent with making my kids brush my teeth. Now, some mom's gonna go on there and shame me because she's got her shit figured out. Wonderful. I don't. I'm just a normal mom doing the best I can. And that's why I'm relating to all of the other moms. I have never once said how much money I make over there. I've never once used the word clients or jargon. There's nothing about, here's the thing. When I did my first opportunity at 21 years old, selling perfume and cologne, I answered an ad. We're hiring. I answered an ad. I didn't have to pay for product because they gave it to us. I went into the marketplace and sold it. I made $1,000 a week. It wasn't for 4 months before someone came up to me and said, I think you're in network marketing. And I was like, well, that sounds amazing. I'm doing pretty great. I think we need to remember that. You guys got to find that for you, or, a mentor or leader. Borrow the belief. This isn't hard. What's hard is overcoming ourselves and the unlearning. What's hard also is believing everyone else's lies. Because if everyone's telling you it's hard and I accept that for you, I am as strong as your excuses, your reasons. They're not bad. This is not a judgmental call. I do things that are very hard. Building this business, I've had my toe in and my toe out because I have other things, and I am scared to death of a company closing down because I had it happen, right? And now I'm fully embracing it. I've been here for 1 year. I have fears, I have struggles, and I have women and men that I can call that are actually doing it. They're not selling me lip service. They're not like, you guys ever had a mentor that you call and they're just like feeding you all the bullshit, but they're not actually doing any work? You're like, well, you want me to work, but I don't see you doing anything, right? The whole reason I started this channel in front of you without telling you was so you can see I drink my Kool-Aid. I am not special. I'm just not afraid to tell people my opinion based on my experience. And I always say, don't believe a word I say. I don't know if passive income is real. I've got some of it. I'm not making $75,000 like these women are. Is that real? I won't know if it's real until it's in my bank account. So coming from a place of not one time on this TikTok have I told them I've got 2 accounts that have gone viral. If I did, I'm 100% unrelatable. I'm just doing it in front of them like a normal mom. And I'm not really worried about their opinions of me because, number one, I'm being really nice. So if someone doesn't like me being nice, I'm okay with that. I'm a pretty nice and fun person. I just forgot that. So if they want to attack me, I have been in the space to learn long enough. You're attacking me safely from your computer, but you don't have the balls to come knock on my door and say it to me. So you're actually a coward, and I don't work with cowards. I'm not saying this to them. I'm just giving you guys a point of view. Hurt people hurt people. They're going to stand behind their keyboards. But safe people put themselves out there. Because our security isn't attached to the opinion of someone else. And that's what all of us are unlearning, including myself. I still have opinions that I'm very much attached to. And I can't wait till I break free. That takes conditioning. So share with me your videos yesterday. Share with me where you're at. Share with us. This is a safe place. Share what you're learning. Share what you're ahaing. There is nothing for me to teach you guys. Nothing. I'm showing you what to do. And what I don't want you to do is agree with me. What I want you to do is go do it. Just go be a normal woman with their shit not together. Show them your fears and ask them questions. All right, share with me. By the way, when I went live today, 2 people asked, where do I get these products? So we got 2 leads in 2 weeks. Setting the right expectations for you guys is the most important thing in the world. It's okay how long you've been here. It's great. It's awesome how long you've been here. Some of you have been here so long, you have so much information. I mentioned Jamie on my live today because we had 2 essential oils, and I'm like, listen, I'm not the girl to ask this, but I got a girl. Right? Someone's going to ask me something about a farm. Listen, I am not the person, but I got 2 girls. By the way, Jackie and Tamara meet each other. Y'all are rural farm mummies over there. So say hi. Okay, all right. We got to bring the community together. Good, good, good. Okay, share with me now. I'm gonna stop talking.
So when I go live, so I did a post yesterday, and then I saw Lauren did a post, and it was actually kind of cracked me up because it was going back to check your post to see if you had gone viral.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that one today.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was
I know,
like,
she's hilarious.
I've been looking at my post all day long to see how many likes I got on it.
Yes! Laughing
was-
at yourself and others will laugh with you.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. And I did think that was going to get more likes than it did. So I was constantly like, come on.
Yeah, send me your TikTok. Let's do it. Yeah, well, guys, I'm here for you. Whatever you want, whatever you need to make this simple and fun, because it's simple and fun. But we're not telling anyone what to do. We're not bosses. We're not leaders. We're leading from the back. We are leading from behind our team, and we don't believe them anymore. We don't believe what people say. They're all lying. We're all lying to ourselves. We know that, right? I lie to myself, you lie to yourself. It's okay. Let's just embrace it now. Makes us normal.
Are you guys scheduling the times that you're posting? Or are you just on, I mean, no, I'm thinking Facebook though, because I'm going back and forth.
Okay.
I still have that who's seeing mine, because of what I've got happening. So, or are you finding a certain time of day that works best for when you post your stuff or you do your live?
So
is better than another?
Yeah, great question. And I'm going to answer that based on my belief system. I am building my business around me, not an algorithm, not other people, not anything else. This is me and my time. So if I'm going to go live this week at 10, or if I'm going to do a 10 o'clock call, I've got from 9 to 10 personally in my life that's free. My calendar's not open. I don't have calls. I might be connecting with some of you, but it's a free hour. I'm giving my time generously to share with them my why. By the way, my why today, I did not mention the company. I didn't even really, I talked about the products as they were in my hand, but my why was because I have allergies and my kids have allergies, and we do not want to go take allergy medication and live with allergies. And people can relate to that. So for your question, Jackie, if we're going to build this business around Jackie's business, she's got to build it around her business. You got to let go of the algorithm. You got to let go of control. You guys are trying to control it so hard. And that's what's making it hard, is your need to control, your need to know. There is zero faith. If you have to know everything, there's no room for faith. There's no room for the unknown. If you have to control it all. We have to open up the idea that the unknown is a good unknown, that the world is always working for you. Everything is from God. a test of faith, a testament of faith. All of your stories that you have gone through up until now are for someone else to hear, because that makes you normal. We just got to tell people where we are. Like, I'm separated, ladies. What the heck are the rules? I don't know the rules. Now, I have integrity and character, so I know what I'm going to do. But people love to give their ideas, don't they? They love to give their opinions and talk about themselves. So I go live and I'm like, what do I do? I know what to do. I'm a smart girl. But I'm polling the audience. Right? And I'm also like judging, because if someone's like, oh, you should go cheat on that crappy bastard, I'm like, we're not friends. I wouldn't be friends with someone giving me that advice. You see people's character and integrity in their comments. So I hope that, I know it kind of went around, but Jackie, you got to build this in how you believe it can be built. Follow the structure that's there, but the wiggle room that we do have is, I was talking with Tamra yesterday, like, we don't bug our friends and family. We are not on Zooms all day long. If you feel like you're bugging people, you don't believe in what you do. You don't believe that the products will actually help them. The feeling of I'm bugging people is not about them, it's about you. I don't bug anybody. I've never bugged any one of you. I'll call you every single month and say, place your order. I ain't got no issues with it. I know what these products do for my family. If you're worried about that, that's homework you got to do. You don't believe in it. And that's okay. Let's not make that a negative. You only need one thing to believe in to take the next step forward. So what do you believe in? Or what do you fear? And what's normal about it? All right. Who am I doing? I'm doing someone's TikTok. Aaron, can you, oh, you know what? I think I already follow you.
To get you out of the 200 to 300
This one
range.
I'm doing too.
Just
This is a
5
good
people.
one.
That's all it takes. Did you know it takes just 5 people pushing all your buttons?
I need to start sending these. I wish TikTok had a group chat. I can send all these to you guys. Whoops.
Of the 200 to 300.
All right, Mom's on a mission.
So you're trying to figure.
How do I find Mom's on a mission?
I sent the link in the message.
I know, but I can't get
Oh.
inside of Zoom from my phone. If you don't mind sending it to
Figure out how to take your content.
Facebook Messenger, that would be very helpful. Pretty please. I was thinking I can look you up.
Let me see.
Are you Mom on a Mission 76?
Yeah, that's me.
No, I don't want an avatar. All right, I just waved at you.
Yeah, you sent me a sticker.
Yay, I sent you a sticker. Okay, so we've got 30 following. All right, full-time mom of 3 teenagers, Kansas City native, loves soccer and vacations. So when your me time is a 5-minute, oh yeah, I went through your account yesterday and commented on everything. This one was adorable. I did it this morning. It's one of my favorite videos I've seen.
You just can't read the writing.
Right, thank you. Yes, wonderful. Cannot read the
Papa,
writing.
turn off the TV. Wait, Tiago. Wait for us.
I'm gonna mute you, Kristen. So yeah, you can't read your writing. So great reflection. Rather than beat yourself up about it, we now know, maybe next time do it with white writing.
Right.
That's probably why it didn't go very far. Just strictly.
So, yeah, I know. I tried to change it and I had got past the point or something. I don't know. It wouldn't let me. And so I just said, forget it. Just post it.
All right.
Because, it's better to post and not make it perfect.
Yes, agreed. It's practice, right? Because
Right.
without you posting it, we wouldn't know what to talk about.
Right.
Yeah. I love this one too. I think that it didn't go anywhere because it's black first and not you. 'Cause this is cute.
And see, I don't even know how I clicked on something and it
Okay, I'll tell
did
you what you clicked on. You clicked on template.
that. Okay.
Tamara, you can unmute and ask if you have a question. Your hand's raised.
No, I was just gonna share something. So you can finish off with Erin and then
Okay.
I'll go. Yep.
So this one might be the same reason. I don't know. I don't use the templates personally, so I cannot speak to them. But it's cute. It's hard to read, right? Having a good time on the bottom. You can't it's hard to read the words. It's also putting so the message is, I love that I can work while I'm having my hair done. I'm, me, I'm, and me. So to the girl that's in pain and suffering, she's like, screw you, Erin. You found it. Great. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So how
So
can
how
we,
should
so you could say, just looking for the ladies that love getting their hair done. What you want to do is you want to invite them into your safe space. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe and happy home. I love Lauren's profile. Looking for the ladies that use, that get their hair done for self-care. Because you can't sell yet. Guys, none of us can sell yet. We have zero credibility with our marketplace. I am not selling them anything other than the idea that I'm just a really awesome mom. And what makes me awesome is I know I'm not. That's what makes me awesome. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not the bravest. I know I've got my crap in the closet pouring out all over everybody. I know that. And I'm still willing to show up and be as great as I can be for those other hot mess moms. So we're just always inviting. We're not telling them what we're doing. We're inviting them in. Where are my girls that like to get their hair done?
So could I go in there and either change it or delete it or just make another? What would you do?
Yeah, I would delete it and do another one. And I wouldn't use the transition.
Yeah. I was just clicking on things and didn't know what they were gonna do.
Yeah. I would just say, looking for the ladies that that get their hair done, or what is getting your hair done do for you, Erin? Do you feel pretty after? Do you feel more confident after? Do you enjoy the conversation with your hairdresser after? Do you like?
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. Conversation.
Right.
Because, I sit at home with my dog when my kids are at school. So, I think more than anything, honestly, joining different companies is a lot social and community versus anything else for me personally. Because, not that I don't want to make, a ton of money, because, that would be great and will be great, but I live comfortably, so it's not like, I guess that's where I'm just kind of I know I can do it, but it's just getting out of the comfort zone and, doing it versus just saying, okay.
Yes. And you live comfortably and you want more money. Right?
Right.
So you have to be relatable to the woman who's living comfortably. She's going to find you too. But if you want to appeal to if you want to dine with the classes, you have to appeal to the masses. So I love that you're not struggling, but the moms I typically help they're struggling pretty hard. So I have to be relatable to that struggle. And I want to invite you that even though you're not financially struggling, connection might be one of them. And I'm not putting words in your mouth, but I love going live on TikTok because I don't feel alone. Because I'm in my house alone and I'm on the phone and I love building a team, but it's lonely.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my way to create connection. And imagine how many moms are feeling lonely, regardless of their financial status. They just aren't in a position to take a vacation for a weekend without their kids, or, you know, go to the spa for 3 hours. Maybe they can't afford it. Like, we don't know and we don't judge, but we want them to reach out to Erin and go, wow, this woman is fun, without money tied to the equation. It's not about it. You'll find out it's not about the money. I can have $1 million. I'm still lonely and in the middle of a separation and going through garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find what Erin is passionate about without your kids. And listen, you can be passionate about your family, but before your family, what did Erin dream of? That maybe she forgot, maybe it was just to have a family. For me, my family was like my speed bump. Whoops, slow down. Now you can be ambitious now that they're almost over 10 and 4, but right? It was like a speed, and that people are going to hear that and go, oh my God, I can't believe she said that out loud. I don't care. It's my life. These are my problems.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sharing them because I bet there are a lot of women who feel the same way, but they won't say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So just be there for them. If you're lonely, the best way to not be lonely is go find people to be around. And if for now that's on social media, until you find a local, I did a video, or I don't think I've posted it yet, but I take my kids to a place called Sky Zone to get them out of the house. So I was going to do a video that's literally like, I'm wondering if there are other women that want to take, maybe I did post it. I don't know. It could be in my drafts, but here's my idea, right? I'm wondering if there's other women that want to get out, take our kids to Sky Zone, sneak some alcohol in, and talk. Like, am I alone in this? See how I'm asking the audience for their point of view rather than giving them mine? Yeah, have your point of view and ask them what they think. And then don't correct their thoughts. One I'm working on. So I would delete that one. Your other one, 930, that one's going good.
Yeah, it's just a picture.
Okay, so I'm not even going to correct it. You have 930 views. So just be mindful of, no, it's perfect. Just make sure you don't do side gig in every single video, because this is Mom on a Mission. Unless your every video is going to be side gig, which some of you are going to do your business, Jen. You've taught us that we can do this. You can. My channel's not. You decide what my brand is about, being a better big sister, because I have got to give my daughters a better example or they're going to grow up and hate women like I used to, because I was bullied by them. So this is about, my brand is about my passion of bringing women back together because we didn't have good examples as children. So you guys have to find your passion. It will monetize when they feel you. The money will come. Your account's great, Erin. In the beginning, I did 1 video a day. I think 3 videos a day is totally fine. I'm only sharing with you what I did. The first 2 weeks, because this week starts my 3rd week, I did 1 video a day. And that really was because I was letting it go. It was like, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to teach it in 2 weeks, but I was not married to the outcome. I knew it was going to eventually do well. So I was doing 1 a day, but the 1 a day was, I feel like it was quality. It was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, they don't know me. I took time to mentally prepare. If I'm going to do this, they don't know me. I'm not going to come out. I can't sell them. I've got no credibility. It's a cold market. Didn't connect it to my phone. Didn't connect it to my Facebook. I know none of these people. I have to create credibility. So I talked about normal things, getting pulled over, moving out. I shared my life. I'm sharing my real life. Without the result is not money. The money will come, but the job is sharing my real life. And then the values that I'm bringing that are bringing me the most viewers on TikTok they're from other moms. Other moms did these videos and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do that too. And it was the one that went, do it. And I just pointed to I literally did the same video that she was viral on and I did it. It's at 87,000 views, 82,000 views. I had, that jumped up like 40,000 views overnight because it was not that high yesterday. And then the other one was tapping on the screen. So I'm giving them lessons. And I'm only one day ahead of them because I learned the lesson and then I redid the video. Teaching them how to tap on the screen, not to make money on TikTok, to get better at TikTok. And I'm not like, hey everyone, I'm a TikTok coach. They don't care. They don't care. They only care that I care about them. Go ahead, Tamara. I'd love to hear what you have to share.
This has all just been great for me. As you know, like I'm working really hard on unlearning a lot of stuff that I learned around social media. And I was just always so focused on like bringing value and how do I help people and what do I help them with? And so I was always just constantly spinning my wheels trying to figure out content in that way. And you switching that and just being like, just ask questions. Even if you already know the answer, just ask questions, right? And I got asked a question by my chiropractor the other day that took me like by surprise. And I was kind of like, oh, and then answered him, gave him my question. And then I was like, why did you ask that? And he was like, I had a conversation with another mom earlier today about this. And he's like, I've just been polling all the moms on it today.
Aww.
And he was like, good on you because you had the right answer. And it's something that it's like, it took me a while to learn and have that answer in my head, right? But so then like, it's normally not something that I would have done, but I literally just went and like, I was like, oh, that's a great question. Like, just ask that question on social media. And I never would have done that before. I don't know how it's done at this point. I haven't gone back and looked at it, but yeah, it's just, I want to thank you, I guess, for like reminding me to unlearn all the things and just trust the process because it's so much simpler. Yeah. And like, that's what I've been telling my team too, right? Like once you get into this headspace of, right, you're just asking questions, you're just sharing where you don't want to be and where you're going.
Yeah.
Like it just, I don't know, it's just really like a weight lifted off my shoulders when it comes to social media. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you, it's one of the things that I'm embracing because I came from a dictatorship of I'm the boss. And if you don't do what I do, I'm going to fire you. Plain and simple. That was my career. So I led from the front because I was also, and there's no men on here, because I'm also recognizing, so there's the book Think and Grow Rich, which I really think is toxic for women, because for us women, it's emotional and grow rich. It's feel and grow rich. It's not think. Honestly, it's all the thinking that women are doing are like, I think that there is this point of view of an alpha leader that's extremely toxic. And I was her. And I'll tell you, it damaged two marriages because I was toxic to my husband because I'm an alpha. It came out of necessity. It was not anything I was aware of consciously until I see my daughters being toxic to each other. And I'm like, oh no, How can I tell my daughters to love each other when I'm demonstrating anger 24/7? Because I'm disappointed in quote unquote leaders and people that told me they were my, it doesn't even matter. What I recognize is I placed unrealistic expectations on, quite honestly, men that could never understand my point of view. As a mother, they don't hold children in their bodies. That is something that men are never, wherever you are in the world we are, a man holding a baby, loving a baby, bringing a baby into this world, that could never happen. The understanding of building a human, taking care of yourself while you do it, right? And this is just one example. Sisterhood. I didn't grow up with sisterhood. My sister physically assaulted our family, right? She was in jail. Like, there were things that I was like, I don't want to be like that girl, that woman. And I was very like repelling to women because women hurt me. So I thought, well, I can't be friends with women because the women in my life are the ones that hurt me. Now, gratefully, I have self-awareness to go, well, wait a second, your grandmother didn't. Your grandmother loved you and nurtured you, and your great-grandmother loved and nurtured you, and your aunts loved and nurtured you. And then you kind of back into this perspective where you're like, as a young girl, excuse me, I need some water. As a young girl, my point of view was women hurt me, right? And then as I grew up and realized, well, not all women, 3 women did, but they were the 3 women that society taught me I should have trusted from the beginning. And so if those 3 women loved me and demonstrated in that way, you know, there's a lot of talk about changing generational curses. There's a lot of, this is what I am just like, oh my God, that, like, I am repelling who I used to be, because people that are saying, you know, I'm changing generation, like, I can say I'm changing generational curses, but if I'm either doing it or I'm telling people I'm doing it. I'm either doing it or I'm telling people, and a lot of times what we do in our lack of information is tell people they should be doing it too, because we think we know what's best for everyone. That comes from our parenting, or our parents telling us what to do as parents. And listen, this is not a judgment conversation. This is my own realization. I had to back out of my own story to gain clarity on the point of view that I wanted to embrace. If I got a bad example from this person, but a good example for this person, why am I even focused over here? So we have to figure that out for ourselves. What we went through will be your story. It will be your why. It will be something you're passionate about. Not until you're ready to accept it as your own point of view and take responsibility rather than blame. Blaming is easy because then we don't have to change. I can blame my mom, I can blame my dad, I can blame a lot of people, I can blame my husbands. But I had to look at who I was being as a wife, and then just deciding marriage probably isn't for me. Or I need a man that's stronger in the nurturing and not the toxic alpha. Because a toxic female is going to attract a toxic male. So now we're 2 toxic people trying to prove each other right. It's a toxic.
Focus on what you can control, right?
Right. And control from women control differently than men. But in business, right, you guys have probably heard people say things like, there's no room for emotions in business, you know, or, you know, it was a business decision. And men can logically and rationally say that because men lead with their heads and women lead with their hearts. But if you're a woman who was led by a man, you don't make decisions because your husband made them with his head and you don't know how to make them with your heart. That's why king and queens stay in their own lanes. They come together, they work together, but they stay in their own lanes. They're not doing the same job. They shouldn't, not telling anyone what they should and should do. I'm just saying we all have our own lanes that we got to get back into and control what we can control without making somebody else happy. You got to find that for yourself. It's not about the money. If it were about the money, you guys would all go get jobs. You're here for a different reason. You're here for something else. And you may not understand it, know it, have words to describe it, which is why we don't. We say, you got to come see. I can't explain it. I can't explain it to you. You got to see what I saw. And you got to let them get out of it what they're going to get out of it. Because it's about them. Just giving you guys my own Kool-Aid, guys, my own realizations. All right, you guys want some more video audits? You don't need any more information. You need so much less.
Hi, Jen. I sent you the link in Facebook Messenger on mine. I have one video.
Yay, one video is how we start. All right, Facebook Messenger, let me go get it. I love your guys' names. So creative. Two objects that are the same shape. All right, let me share my screen with you guys.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's just you sharing your journey. Goodbye. That's cute. All right, so
Goodbye.
on your profile. All right, so wife, mom, grandma, East Coast girl, laptop, lifestyle, Jesus lover, fun friend. Perfect. Describes who you are. You're getting followers, 155. It's awesome. Throw in some mom follow parties in there.
Okay.
It's you saying you're starting over. You're not inviting, it's just you on your own journey, and you're sharing your journey like an open book. People like and respect that. They'll follow you because it'll resonate with them. And then you can hashtag, right? Market research over 60.
Hey, it's your girl here. 63, baby boomer, and wondering where all the other baby boomers are. I mean, if you
Like, look at all these women over 60. How
I know I have
inspiring.
found my over 60 group in here. I'm 61. And but I follow a
Over
couple
60,
people on
finding
here.
it hard.
Hi.
So here's
It's
where
a
you're
beautiful
gonna
day.
start. You're gonna
It's
go. You're gonna go to their pages. I mean, if you want to brand yourself that way, I'm just giving you an idea. Go like all of those women over 60 who are putting themselves out on camera because it was hard for them when they got started. And appreciate that they just led a path for you to watch, model, follow, so that you can create an account similar. All of those women were viral. And then maybe you're helping women over 60. Maybe that's your jam. Starting over after 60.
Okay.
Yeah, go get some ideas.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. And I only have one follower though.
Yeah. That's okay. So the way to get followers is to follow other women. So, okay. Let me go to my account so I can tell you guys exactly what I did. Because people think like I leave out secrets. Like, but what's the secret, Jen? There's no secrets, right? So my first video, 700, like still 800, right? Didn't really do that great. So my first video was just that I got pulled over. That's all, nothing special. Second one, again, my story. When a man starts, now I'm not telling it from a, hey, you men, you suck, because not all men suck, just some of them do. So my own point of view, and the background is proof. Let's call it proof. The background is proof I've moved out, right? There are buckets on the floor. Now my third video did not do great. Way too many words on the screen. I just typed out too much. People are like, fuck, that's a lot. I'm not gonna read that, right? So the tour, right? I literally just gave people a tour of my house. Now I got comments in there that are like, I don't think you should give your tour on your house. And I thanked them for their opinion, because they're telling me that because they care about me. I really don't believe someone can figure out where I live based on my video, but thank you so much for sharing because you care. So this was Monday, this was Tuesday, the pool was Wednesday, the tour was Thursday, hypothetically, these are like 1 days. I think this day I did do 3. The tour in the 862, that one might have been on the same day. Then this one I was just feeling pretty, and I took a picture of me because I was feeling pretty. This one, me and my daughter,
Honey, I don't have
she wanted to do this one,
I just have a
so
personality
I did it for her.
you can't handle. Honey,
And she loves it. So I don't care that the views are only 83. That's my daughter. Like, that's us doing TikTok together, right? And then this is for the person who keeps liking all my account. Here we go. That was like the next morning. And then this one was like the next morning. Right? When you're spending every day on your phone, and here it goes. At this point, I have not necessarily, so let me tell you what I do. So this one, I did this, right?
So I just got.
I don't look at it until the next day. I do not watch my videos. That is control. That is the need to know the information. I do not watch them. The next morning, I go with no judgment and see how it did. Then I had 7 comments. So what I do is I went and hearted it. I went to Whispering Wind. He actually has a really cool account. I went to his videos to see if I want to support him. I don't support people. Like, there was someone on that liked my stuff that had a message that I do not want to support. I respect her message. It's not something I want popping up on my feed. So I did not follow her and I did not like her. She liked me, she followed me. Awesome. I don't want to see her content. No disrespect. That's called self-respect, right? I don't want to see her stuff. So I went on and I commented, like, I gave my opinion in a nice, respectful way to what I saw. I liked his account. Not every single one of them, but like 3 or 4, right? And then such a beautiful sentence, because that's what the cop said, right? I agree, not officers are rude. I hearted hers. I went to her profile. She's private. I didn't follow her. She's got cleavage in her picture. Not really a fan. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm judging 100%. That's what we all do, right? So I chose not to follow her. Then I got Drew, right? I hearted it. Thank you. I always respond to their comments. And I did not follow him back because I do not believe he's a professional pilot. His videos look like garbage. So I did not follow him just because I don't think he's real. So then day 2, right? I did the video. I turned it off. I did not open it for a day. The next day, I go to my comments. One person, I thanked her. I went to her thing. Again, private account, didn't follow it. Went back, did this one, next day, no comments, no big deal. Did another one, the tour. Let people into
you guys know we started over.
Right, no talk about business or anything, 22 comments. I'm still, like, this one was 1 day ago. So I heart it, I go, thank you so much, right? I compliment her, that's so sweet of you. And then I'm gonna go to her profile. She followed me, she looks normal, thoughtful travels. She's a travel agent, right? I already know I want to recruit her. So
Hey,
cute.
I
Look at
just
all
want to
those
take a
purses
second
back
and
there.
introduce myself. My name is Brenda Kimbrell, and I love to travel. Thanks to Thoughtful Travelers, I have now become a travel agent. I will be special.
Now here's the secret. You guys maybe are like, what's the secret? When I comment on her profile, I like every other girl. There's only 20. It won't take me long. If there's 432, I'll like about 20 of them. So I'm going to go through. Please send me some info. Awesome. I'll keep you in mind. Tess, I will definitely hit you up when my grandbaby gets big enough. Following, Tess. Mammy that mama. TikTok mom. I'm not going to do hello David Williams, the weirdo, right? My in-laws love Dilly. You're looking healthy and clean. I'm not going to like that either. That's just, some people just leave weird messages. I use good judgment. Those are weird messages to Jennifer. That's all, just to me. So when I heart them, what that does on their TikTok is plant the seed. Big Sissy liked you. I'm just inviting them in, just planting a seed, not doing anything else. I'm not commenting on her anything else. If I saw something that, like if someone was like, Mom from Arizona, I might go, me too, where are you from? But I'm not here to take her limelight. I'm here to shine. I'm shining her, right? So I do all those. Those are really cute. I'm gonna finish and hear what else she
In
has to
Disney
say.
Vacation, which anybody that knows me knows how much I love Disney. Or if Disney is not your
She's
thing,
got proof
then
she
I can
loves
book
Disney,
you with Universal
right?
or
All of her
anywhere
bags
else you
are
would
from
like
Disney.
to go.
So she's
So
proof.
please follow, like, share. And if you would like for me to get a quote for you, then just send me a message.
Right,
Thanks.
so we want to take.
Hey, I just want to take a second and introduce myself. My name is Brenda Kimbrell, and I love to travel. Thanks to Thoughtful Travelers, I have now become a travel agent. I will be specializing in Disney Vacation, which...
Now, why I did that is because number one, my kids do want to go on a Disney cruise. And number two, I like price quotes. I don't know if I'm going to use her, but I'm giving her the opportunity to serve me. Also, I might recruit her into clean and safe health living later on in the future. But first, by giving her value, I'm giving her my time to hear about her company. So, let's see if I like it. I'm gonna go this
Exciting news. The free dining plan is back at Disney World. Enjoy a free dining plan when you purchase a non-discounted 4-night package that includes room and theme park tickets. This deal is for...
She sells Disney. I know exactly what she does. I like the top ones, and now I'm gonna move on. Now I'm gonna go through here, because I go through this every single day. I wanna love on all of my people. My page is not my page without their love. So I'm gonna go through here and see if there's any more that I missed. And by the red hearts, that's where I'm at. So I've gotten everybody. Now I'm gonna go back out. And that's all I do, guys.
When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes. I'm just a kid. Life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid. When you're spending every day on your own, and here it goes. I'm just a kid. Life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid. When you're spending every day on your own, and here it
I've already.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Can you pause it like that when you're talking? Because all we can hear is the music. Or at least that's me. Maybe I'm the only one.
Yep, of course.
Okay, thank you.
So I've already.
Even though I love the music, it's awesome, but
Yes,
I couldn't hear you.
distracting, and I can't turn it down because it would turn my volume down. So yes.
Right. So I didn't know if pausing it would help. Anyway, I just couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
So I can tell by the red hearts where I'm at. If they don't have a red heart, I know I didn't talk with them anymore. And then when I have extra time, I'll ask them a question. If I'm short on time, I won't. And I just do this. I do this every single day on my page. And then I've already this video is like a week and a half old now. So I've already gone through all of their profiles and liked and hearted and followed them. So I go back, and that's all I do, right? I did one about microdosing. Not every video is for everyone. This one I was just playing with an ugly ass filter, like. Are you ready for it? That's what I'm gonna look at. Right. So these ones did all okay, but then I got some better ones. Girlies who use this song to support other girlies make my heart sing. Right? I'm attracting girls who like music. So these are my secrets. They're not secrets. I got some drafts in here that I'm working on. That's all I do. That's literally, because I have videos that have done very well. This one had 91,000 today.
Just do it.
All
do
of these
it.
people.
Do it.
91,000.
Huh? What?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was unmuted. I said, how'd you get 91,000? I can't even get 1,000.
I trust TikTok to do a good job, and I
It's
trust.
amazing.
Yeah, this is where I don't control it. I don't have the need to control it. I'm flowing, and my flowing is I was today years old when I learned what happens when you hold the button, and people want to know what happens because they didn't know. So now I have 1,077, I call them leads. Every one of those people are my leads, baby. 100%, right? So, but this one video will take me a month to go through, because I'm not going to sit down and go. In fact, the other night, my daughter wanted me to rub her back, and I said, here, I need you to respond to all these women. I need you to heart them. I need you to say thank you. I need you to go to their page. And I taught her how to TikTok, and then I rubbed her back. Getting your kids involved in it, right? So, yeah, this one right here, right? When you have a brand new account, you've got 144 friends. What you guys got to do is start making fun of yourself. You have got to lighten up. When your videos only get 200 views and you're checking it every 3 seconds, how many people are stuck at 200 views, but you're making fun of it? You're making fun of it. You're making light of it. All of the me toos, me toos, me toos, me toos, me too. You don't want people saying you're right. You want people saying me too. If they say you're right, they just set the example they are not coachable. If they say me too, they are coachable. They're open. All right, I got one question for you guys, and then I actually have a call right now. So we don't even have to, we'll do it as homework. How do you individually define trust and credibility?
What?
How do you, as the individual, define trust and credibility? Your audience has to find you trustworthy and credible before they will ever pull out a wallet. So your homework is to decide what qualities that you have, and you all have them because you're all trustworthy and you're all credible. So your homework, should you choose to be open-minded and accept and share, you don't have to do it on the call. Put it inside Social Domination. I don't see Shanessa. Nicole, do you mind? Nicole, are you pretty comfortable on Canva? Just create like a little, trust and credibility with a question mark. You have full creative, just do something for everyone to put their homework under inside social domination. What makes someone credible? What makes them trustworthy? What qualities? What do you look for? And then the big question is, do you believe you are trustworthy and credible? Because you say it or because you are? I am trustworthy because, finish the sentence. I'm trustworthy to my customers because, I'm trustworthy to my friends because, that's your homework tonight. Should you choose to accept it. All right, go make some content. Go evaluate trust. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, Jen.